and today we'll be unboxing the Samurai Predator.
This is Mr. Smallmouth and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm very excited to introduce a new series called the Strongman 1/6 figure review. Right here with me is my friend Mr. Strongman.
Hello.
Tell the viewers a little bit about yourself.
Okay, as you know, I will keep my identity very mysterious. So from now on, just Mr. Strongman. And most of my figurines are all 1/6 scale. Okay, so 1/6 scale is actually like actual dimensions shrunken down to actually 1/6 of the actual figurine size. So from then on, my collection just grew and expanded. And now, since Mr. Smallmouth invited me over, we decided to do a collaboration and we're going to start a new channel featuring mostly 1/6 scale figures. So stay tuned to more Marvel content, Iron Mans. We have more Jack Sparrow coming in, Pirates of the Caribbean. We have a lot of 1/6 scale figures, mostly from Hot Toys. And today, of course, we're going to go straight into one of the most underrated figures, in my opinion, the Samurai Predator by Hot Toys. Okay, first up, we're going to feature the front of the Hot Toys art box. With every Hot Toys, they also have a fabulous art box, all very well designed, well colored. And you can see right here for the Samurai Predator, right, they have a very Bushido, samurai-like face sculpt, okay, of the Predator. It's a very unusual take on the usual Predator you see, okay, and right on the front of the art box, of course, okay, on the left and right, you will see the Japanese artist responsible for this design, okay, and of course, this design is painted and designed by Takayuki Takeya, and the sculpture is sculpted by Yuji Oniki. And with every Hot Toys, right, be sure to look out for the decal at the bottom left. It says Hot Toys. So when buying this item, please make sure you approach and go for the correct decal before you buy a counterfeit product. Next up, of course, I'll rotate to the right side, okay, of the art box. It's just a very simple decal featuring the Samurai Predator. Okay, next up, let's move on to the back of it. And now in gloss gold, you will see a list of all the artists responsible for this toy. And once again, you can even see the artist sketches, okay, of all the draft drawings before actually making the product. I think it's such a fabulous touch to this item. Coming up to the top of the box before we unbox, right, it's a very wonderful decal, very shiny. We have, of course, a very ancient looking Predator, okay, fighting with the alien, the Xenomorph. Okay, right now we're going to unbox the Samurai Predator from Hot Toys. And here we got the base, one box. And next up, we have the actual figurine here in the second box. And there you have it, all the accessories for the Samurai Predator. So now we'll just go through the accessories for you all to see close up. And first, I think I'll just start with the mandibles. Okay, as you can see the mandibles here, okay, very detailed. Okay, of course they use a very wet resin kind of paint to show off that saliva in the mouthfeel. Very nicely done by Hot Toys. Okay, next up you can see a series of hands all the way for you to do your interchangeable poses. Okay, and you can see, let me just bring it up for you for your close up. As you can see, all the hands very well painted. Okay, going through a lot of battles, very worn skin. Very nice. Okay, next up, of course, okay, I'll skip the figure for now. And to back up, okay, all the accessories at the back, you can see we have a katana set, 3 swords all bundled together. Okay, and this actual fabric tied up with a blue fabric finishing. Okay, next, and this is the principal katana. Okay, I think this is the sheath of it. Okay, very nice done. A nice brownish ancient feel to it. Okay, next, of course, later on we're going to change the Predator into the whole samurai outlook. And this is actually the face guard. Okay, just nice It's fabricated to fit in the mandibles, closed mandibles. Okay, got a very Hannibal Lecter feel. Okay, take a look at the finishing, very well done. Okay, next up, of course, we cannot not mention this. This is actually the samurai helmet top. Okay, very well done. In this very cool, okay, dark shimmer with some orange highlights at the ends. Okay, next up to showcase, Hot Toys actually gave us a set of 2 swords. And this is the first one, a very clean, and it's actual die-cast metal. Very well done. Okay, this is actual die-cast metal sword, metal katana. And of course, this is my personal favorite. Okay, take a look at the detailing of this. Okay, of this used katana, you can see for yourself. There's an acid burn from slashing open the xenomorph's head. Okay, there's some acid burn at the ends. Okay, take a look. Very nicely done. Okay, of course, how can you forget? Look at this base here, this glorious base right here. Okay, so this is the actual stand base, and with that, okay, I cannot take my eyes off the xenomorph head. Take a look at that clear resin used and all that detailing. You can even see the skull. Look at that skull of the xenomorph. How fearsome. And of course, the extended tongue mouth thing you see of the iconic xenomorph design. And next, I'll showcase to you the part that the head got sliced off, right? You can see all that bubbling xenomorph alien blood just dripping out. Look at that. Just look at that detailing. Look at that design. How gruesome in the light. Okay, next part, of course, I'll show off where the other head part goes to. Okay, the rest of the head. So next up, this is the actual alien head, the rest of it. And you can see right through the clear resin, this is the rest of the skull of the xenomorph. A very nice shine to it. And once again, you can see that very nice, okay, dripping, oozing out of the alien blood. This purplish green bubbles, bubbling in acid bubbling. Okay, take a look at the details. I'll try to rotate the base for you. This is the base of the alien skull. Look at all that wonderful details Hot Toys incorporated to this design. And this is my personal favorite piece of the collection. Okay, next are just all these very nicely painted back spines of the xenomorph body here. Okay, and not to mention, this is the plasma blaster. Okay, for the samurai predator, they incorporated a very nice ancient Japanese feel to it. They redesigned the plasma blaster. Okay, take a look at that very ancient Japanese vibe going on. Mr. Smallmouth. I think this is one of your first up-close personal experience with your first 1/6 scale figure.
That's right.
So how do you feel about this Samurai Predator?
Personally, I like how Hot Toys have fused the idea of Predator and Samurai together, especially the beheading concept that brings out the relationship between the Predator and Alien as arch-enemies. How about you, Mr. Strongman?
For me, I feel that this is a true masterpiece because you can see from the difference in the different materials being used. Okay, we have resin, we have plastics, we have even tattered cloth at the ends to make it look very badass. Like he's been battled for very long, okay? And then searching for all these aliens to be killed off. And you can feel how they incorporate all these very soft touches, like how the plasma cannon is all in this very iconic Japanese wooden feel, the samurai mask, okay, the colors, the blending, okay, even fabric, different materials, mixed materials being used, and of course the paint applications is wonderful. Okay, it makes all the details pop out and seem so alive, right? To me, this is one of Hot Toys' best masterpiece of all times. Okay, it could be one of the most underappreciated, undervalued, underrated figures of all times.
Is it? Why so?
Because for me, I feel that this is a one of a kind. Okay, it's an artist collaboration. Okay, so Hot Toys usually will go to different artists, can be designer toys, can be visual illustrators to get little concepts, okay, and develop them into 1/6 scale. And for this was a one and only one. They collaborated with Japanese artists to actually create a Samurai Predator. So this is why this piece for me, okay, is one of the underrated Hot Toys of all times. I don't see a lot of media attention on it, but it could also be because it's so limited that not a lot of collectors have this in their collection.
Is this the most underrated figure? Let us know in the comment section below. We've come to the end of the video. Thank you so much, Mr. Strongman, for bringing this awesome figure into the series.
No problem at all.
As always, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to this channel for more 1/6 figure review. And follow us on Facebook and Instagram page for the latest updates. This is Mr. Smallmouth.
And this is Mr. Strongman.
Peace out.